Hi guys, how's it going? Smithy here. Now, we're less than 50 days away from the Masters, away from the first major of 2018. To start off with, we're going to go for predictions for the Masters. Last year's winner, Sergio Garcia. Gotta say, he'd be most golfers' favourite. I think everyone wanted to win that major, even if it's just a one before he retires, people will be happy with that. Great to see him win, either him or Justin Rose. I think many Brits would have liked either him or Garcia to win, to be fair. Really great playoff at the end there, and heart-wrenching stuff. You know, I was up till early hours of the morning watching it here in the UK, and it was absolutely amazing. So if we can have a Masters as good as that this year, I think everyone will be happy no matter who wins. For me, I think it's going to be Rory's year, Rory Mcilroy. So obviously back in 2011, he had that amazing blow-up. 4-shot lead going into the Sunday and really just choked. Maybe it was a little bit too early for him, but he's never quite done it at the Masters since, obviously missing a few here and there as well. But I think it's going to be his year. Good starts in Abu Dhabi, good start in Dubai as well. I really think that for him, if he can get his putter going this year, I think he'll be there or thereabouts for probably 2 or 3 of the majors. But I really think that the Masters could be his year this year. So for me, it's all about Rory. So next up in the schedule, it's the US Open. This year it's Shinnecock Hills. Obviously last year was won by Brooks Koepka. It's going to be a little bit of a different kind of course this year. I've heard from what I've read from the course itself that it's going to be playing very long. They've added another 500 yards on it, so I think it's going to be one for the long dogs this year. Potentially could take this place apart. For me, obviously this year, I think that he's a guy, because he's at the top of his game, he's going to be there or thereabouts in most of the majors. But I think it's going to be Dustin's year this year. Obviously, after the blow-up a few years ago at the US Open back in 2015, where Jordan Spieth obviously took advantage of that free putt on the 18th, I think that he's in a good place. He's playing good golf. He's always going to be there or thereabouts, but I really think it's all about Dustin Johnson this year. He's going to be there through most of the majors, and I really think the Shinnecock Hills is going to be his major this year. Now on to my favourite, the Open, the British Open, however you want to call it, the Open. It's the only Open really. Canusi this year, going to be really interesting. Really enjoy looking at this course. I've seen it on videos before and watched kind of stuff from past times with people like Tom Watson and back in Nicholas Day as well. It's amazing, such an amazing course with such rich history. So obviously last year the Open being won by Jordan Spieth, absolutely phenomenal round to be able to keep his head with that wayward tee shot on, what was it, 15th or 16th hole, which ended up right on the driving range. So amazing feat. I don't think he'll do it again this year. Again, I think he'll be kind of up there in the top 10, 15. But I think this year it's going to be Tommy Fleetwood. Winning in Dubai, he's had a great start. And after last year, he's got some real momentum going into this year as well. So for me, I think it plays to his strengths. Obviously, he used to playing a lot of links courses growing up in the kind of the northwest of the UK. And I think he's going to take advantage of it. So I think Tommy Fleetwood's a man. And last up, it's the PGA. PGA being held this year at the Belle Reve and won last year by Justin Thomas. Do you know what? I think he's going to do it again. I think Justin Thomas is going to do it again. He's playing some really great golf. He's a really consistent golfer. You can tell that him and Jordan play quite a lot together, Jordan Spieth. They're both really consistent. Not the longest on tour by a long way, but really good in with their irons and pitches. And I love personally the way that Justin plays. His personality seems like a really kind of fun guy. They always put a lot on social media. And I think it could be his year again this year. I could see him being the only person this year to hold on to the major title that he won last year. So what do you think? Leave your comments below. Don't forget, like the video and subscribe to my channel to see all my latest videos. Also guys, if you're on other social media, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter and on Facebook. Smithy, out.